Minitab tutorial on how to do simple regression, specifically simple linear regression in Minitab. And to do this, we will use data from earlier in the packet from page 195. Now, the first thing that we need to do is to input the independent and dependent variables into Minitab in columns C1 and C2. And as you can see, I've done that already. In column C1, we have advertising expenditures in millions, which is our independent variable. And then in column C2, we have sales volume in millions, which is our dependent variable. Now, let's say we want to create a scatter plot for this data. I would first go to Graph, then Scatter Plot. Now, there are a bunch of different types you can do, such as simple, simple with groups, with regression. For this, we're going to do with regression. We'll double-click there. Now we get to this window. Now, we want to put our dependent variable, which in this case is sales volume, in the Y variables column. And then for our X variable, we want to put our independent variable, which in this case is advertising expenditures. In order to do this, you can just click on the cell and then double-click which column you want to enter there, or you can type it out if you'd like. So then you click OK, and then now your scatter plot will come up. Now, if we also wanted to do some regression analysis using this data, we could do that as well. In order to do that, you go to Stat, then to Regression, then Regression again, and then to Fit Regression Model. Now, for this, you want to put your dependent variable, which for us is our sales volume in responses, and then you want to put your independent variable in your predictors, which in our case is advertising expenditures. Now, since advertising expenditures is in terms of a dollar amount, it is not categorical, so we'll put it in continuous predictors. So once I've done that, I will double check that I'm including all the results that I want, and I'm good on that. Also double check in options. You can do a confidence interval here if you want. We're not going to do that right now, but you can play around with this and include a confidence interval to get some, a new value for your X variable. So we're not going to do that now, but you can if you want. So click OK, and then I will click OK again. And now you can see my regression analysis pops up. So I have my analysis of variance, my model summary, my coefficients, my regression equation, my fits and diagnostics for unusual observations. Now, you can also change this to do all observations if you want, but for right now, for our purposes, we're just going to do unusual observations.